Hi my loves, and welcome back to a new timeless reading. Let's see what you need to hear. And trust that the message will find you when it is meant to. The Six of Coins in reverse and the Eight of Swords. Can we get a third one? The Emperor. I'm sensing here, this message is for someone who's working on their stability and who's trying to embody the Emperor. The Emperor is the father figure of the tarot. And he makes sure everything is taken care of. Here, illustrated as King Arthur, pulling the sword out of the stone. So doing something that seems impossible, that no one before has managed to do, and now this person comes along and is able to do it. So maybe you've been trying to achieve something that feels impossible. And what I'm hearing as well is certain patterns in your family, or things that potentially your family history or where you come from, circumstances you've been born into, kind of make it much more difficult for you to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. But we have the Eight of Swords here and the Six of Coins in reverse. The Eight of Swords is anxiety. It is an anxiety where you have gotten accustomed to it and you accept it to be your norm, and you've accepted that this is the life that you have to have. And with the Six of Coins here in reverse, the Six of Coins is the reciprocity card. It's the card of being able to give back, you know. So what is going on? You might be feeling like there is an unequal give and take in your life. And it's giving you a lot of anxiety as you try to stabilize yourself. And this card here kind of fell off the deck, so I'm going to open it up. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is a matter of your mind. You're not trusting your mind, your own intuition, your own decision making. And there was a message, I think, in yesterday's video on the Queen of Swords. Maybe there's something there for you. I'm going to get you more cards just to get a better picture of what's going on. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And we just had a full moon eclipse, if you are watching this as it comes out. That was on the 7th of September, I think. Full moon eclipse in Pisces. So matters of your emotions, but also your connection to all that is. Pisces in the zodiac is the last. So it's concluding a cycle. And Pisces, the attributes to it is this disconnection, but a disconnection that comes from zooming out so far that you see all the pieces. So maybe something around this full moon came to a head in your life. If not so, then maybe just in general. We also have here your commitment is being tested with the first quarter moon. So yeah, I think this is your commitment to this, right? To the Emperor. This energy of like working on your stability, making sure that you are taken care of by yourself, to a point of maybe even having some sort of a kingdom. So people that rely on you, that you take care of as well. But there's this anxiety that is coming up, that you're not able to do it. That you're not able to reach this point of having enough to give back, to stabilize enough to give back, and to make sure other people are safe as well. Okay, I want to see, why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is the mind, why are you not trusting your mind on this? The Five of Swords in reverse, and I felt the call to turn it around. Oh gosh, okay, I'm feeling the heaviness here. The Five of Swords is this energy of just deep pain and conflict, you know? Conflict that is kind of a lose-lose situation for everyone involved. We have, yeah, with it being on its head, sorry, I've got loads of stuff going on here, but with it being on its head, and then me turning it upright as I was reading it, or as I was looking at it, I think there is this conflict. There is something in your life, specifically like with the mind, maybe an internal conflict that continuously causes you to question yourself. And I am noticing in this reading now how the flow of my speech is a little bit impaired. So maybe there is something there where you really find yourself blocking yourself from really going into like finishing thoughts, finishing conclusions. And I was almost unable to finish this sentence there. Yeah, I think that's the case. What else? Oh, the Five of Cups, my sweet. Oh gosh, you might be really not feeling good, or there's just pain coming up. The fives are instability, which is interesting because we were talking, right, how you are in this Emperor. I'm sensing you're trying to focus on your Emperor energy, on the stabilizing. So now you have these fives come up, 2 fives coming out, one after the other, bringing instability into your life, bringing memories from the past, and this, which is happening right now, this like turmoil that you're finding, that is really shaking about. Maybe it feels like a bit of a hurricane or an earthquake that is you're gonna have to see if your house withstands all of this. And this house is what you have built for yourself, right? The work you have already done. With the anxiety here as well, the work on your anxiety, maybe trying to reduce the anxiety, and now it's kind of more prevalent again. But this is a test in the sense of it being a phase in your life in which these struggles are meant to help you work on your own brain, work on all these things that you don't trust in yourself. Yeah. Sorry, my brain went in like 3 different directions and then I lost all of them. So maybe this is something you're finding yourself as well. I'm gonna get more. I'm sure what needs to be said will be said. The Hierophant. The Hierophant in here depicted in a Native American lady. A Native American, what's the word? It's not sage. I'll put it on the screen. I don't remember the word. But the Hierophant is your connection to the divine. The Hierophant is a major arcana card. The Tarot is trying to summarize the experience of the human being and consciousness in itself in themes, in topics that happen in your life. The major arcana deals with the themes, while the minor arcana, which are everything that has suit or court cards, they are more situations in your life, people in your life. So the Hierophant coming out here, this is a matter of a theme in your life, the theme that you have, your connection that you have with the divine. In the journey of the Fool, which is the start of the major arcana, he goes all the way to the world at the end. And this journey is the human journey of gaining consciousness and going through all of the archetypes of how a story can go. The Hierophant is number 5. It's quite early. So this is something that has been with you for a while. And I'm seeing a baby in my head. So for some of you, very specific message, but if these anxieties might be coming up in relationship to your baby or to a baby that you are in connection to. But this is also yourself as a baby. From a really young age, I think you've had a connection and you felt the connection. Yeah, and then your commitment is being your commitment to it was tested, and your connection to it through life, through everything that comes in the minor arcana, right? The little things in life that kind of take over sometimes. We have the 5s, the instability coming against a major arcana card, the Emperor, something that is much bigger than any situation in your life. And maybe that is the message here, to trust that there is something much bigger happening in your life. There is a much bigger arc, a much bigger story to be told than what you are seeing, than this moment of this stress or this moment of anxiety. It's about your trust. It's about you continuing on, trotting on your journey and climbing this mountain that you're trying to climb. Yeah, and then the conclusions will be coming in very, very soon, I feel like. I love this for you. Can we have some advice for the collective? Any more advice? Anything we need to speak on? The Lovers. The Lovers, they speak on themselves. here demonstrated as the Beauty and the Beast. This idea of two oppositions, but oppositions in a way in which they complement each other beautifully and are able to, with one person and the other person, come together in a way that they can form a third. Obviously, this is from an energetic perspective, because not every relationship is maybe meant to bear fruits in terms of babies. And obviously there's other ways of having babies if you don't have a cisgendered relationship. So, but with the lovers here, I want you to be conscious of these patterns, and whatever's going on might be happening in relationship to your relationship, if you are in one or if you're not in one. If you are not in one, then maybe this is a retrospective thing for you to kind of look at where you came from, the relationships that you've had so far, the patterns you've found in yourself. But I'm also feeling very called to look at the Hierophant, and I'm seeing this strong connection between these two cards. So maybe in your relationship, you are meant to feel the connection to all that is. You are meant to feel the divine love in your relationships, specifically in your romantic relationships. Yeah, and that's going to help you also reconnect to the Hierophant. You have the Hierophant in yourself. All of these energies are within yourself. They're all just themes that we can tap into, and archetypes. And the Lovers is also just a beautiful reminder to love yourself, dear. Love yourself. Make sure that you're okay. And make sure that the relationships that you accept in your life, specifically the romantic ones with this card, are fulfilling to you and complementary to you. You shouldn't be less in a relationship. There should only ever be more. It should be two people doing their thing, and then there's more out of it in the middle, you know? And be watchful of potential imbalance. I'm sorry. Someone's decided to go racing with their bikes or something. Okay, we're gonna do... These cards just fell on top of the Six of Coins, so I'm sensing that this advice is in regards to this sense of injustice, or potentially there not being enough give and take, equal give and take, balanced. What do you need to release? You are good enough. Oh my God, dear, look at that. I'm gonna show you both cards. Oh my gosh, if you are not receiving as you are giving, if you're not giving as you are receiving, watch that, look into that, and see if this is maybe a relationship or something in your life that is being called to being released, that you are being shown this, that you are experiencing this imbalance, so you can recognize the imbalance, so you can go after balanced relationships and balanced individuals. I'm sorry, I'm very, very sensitive to everything, and that motorbike really brought me out of here. Why is that happening? I'm gonna pick one for that. Why am I... What the bike want to tell us? Oh my gosh. Thanks, bike. This fell also on top of the Six of Coins. So we have more advice. You need to trust your mind, my dear. The Ace of Swords. We had the Queen come out in reverse. You're not trusting, you're questioning. Now we have the Ace of Swords. Stepping into a new version in terms of your mind, a new beginning, a new way of thinking. Embracing that, cutting the cords. You see the knife? You need to cut the cords to what is not fulfilling, what is not balanced in your life. Yeah. People who just take are going to continue to just take. And sometimes it's really hard to recognize that. Sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes you don't want to believe that someone would do that. But trust me, dear, and I speak also from personal experience, people are oftentimes not even conscious of how selfish they can be. And if they are in positions in which they have no one around them to confront them in life for their shortcomings, it's even harder for them to see it unless they have a strong willingness to do deep internal work. And there's not a lot of people that actually want to do that, comparatively speaking. We've got billions of people on this planet, and there's quite a few, but comparatively speaking, most people are happy and content with making sure that the status quo is kept, trying to find a solution that fits all, which is impossible. So they just, it's kind of like, it sounds stupid, but like, it's kind of like politics in the sense of, even if you win, if you only have 51%, they're a two-party system, and 51% chooses one person, it's like, yeah, that person won. It's like, it kind of feels unfair still, my dudes. There's like 49% of people unhappy now, and potentially more, because in two-party systems, you're barely gonna be able to make sure everyone's needs are met, because yeah, it's literally black or white. Which one do you choose? Which is ridiculous, because there's way more to life than the black and the white. But a little rant is over there. That needed to come out, I'm sure. And look what also had come out. The star, my dear. The star. And it fell out with the Ace of Swords. So I want you to cut the cord to anything and anyone. And obviously, do as you please. Like, I am not trying to tell you how to live your life. I'm trying to give you insights that make you think and make you question your own behaviors and choices to hopefully align yourself with the life that you want to live and the version that you want to be. And that you cannot make the horse drink. You can only take him to the water. And that is kind of what I do here. So take everything I say with a grain of salt and see how it fits to you and to your life. But anyone or anything that is holding you back from shining your light, from being the star that you are meant to be. And I'm getting shivers. It's also getting cold, but I'm getting shivers. Because the star is a guiding light. It guides in the deepest of darkness. If you lose all sense of direction, all sense of stability, the light in the sky is going to guide you home. Oh, I'm getting emotional. And that's why it's so important to make sure that you have a life, and you surround yourself with people that are empowering you to be that. Allowing yourself to be your individual, beautiful self, not the people that want to do one size fits all. Okay, because by doing that, it's detrimental. It's detrimental to people who don't fit into that one size. And we are losing so much hope and so much opportunity to grow and learn by disregarding people simply because in this dual system, they might not be on the side we are on, or do you know what I mean? It just takes away so many opportunities from people that could really do a great job, but they might not fit the status quo, you know? And this has gone somewhere here, but I trust that it's meant to be. Do I want to pick you any more cards? Yeah, actually, I do. I want to see what is coming up for you now. And excuse the noises. We've got my little munchkin here trying to find a place to sit next to Mama. That's okay, honey. Alrighty, my love. Oh, are you sitting right on the cards? Okay, I'm just gonna move them. He's the sweetest. Oh, I was gonna see what is coming up for you. And one more, please. One more, or are we done? Oh, there we go. Okay, what am I seeing? Oof. Okay. So what is coming up for you, my dear? Where are you heading? You are at the door of calmer waters. You're right there. You're about to enter. The card came out like this. So you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back from truly letting go of that which causes you discomfort, that which keeps you riled up so much that there is no energy left for you to actually look after yourself, do your things, be you, find the space to be you, to shine. And this fell on the Hierophant. It fell on the Hierophant You're also your connection to the divine, your connection to the trust that, everything's gonna be okay, in the sense that in the bigger picture, outside of black and white, of good and bad, everything just is. There's a comfort to that, to the acceptance of that. And you're not fully accepting it. You're kind of, the Eight of Swords that we started off, right? You're keeping yourself there. You've gotten accustomed to the stormy weathers. You know how to navigate the storm. But maybe you feel unsafe now in the calm weather because you don't have as much practice with it. But trust that everything, you are always guided. You're always taken care of if you choose to believe in it. We have the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse. What I'm hearing here is, through you stepping into this energy of victory and coming back and being celebrated and allowing yourself to be celebrated, very much in connection to this star energy, your star qualities, your individual qualities. By doing this, you're going to have to confront whatever is going on within you in regards to family, in regards to your dream of a family or your actual family if you already have built up one. This can also be the origin family, obviously, so where you come from, your parents. But there's something going on underneath the surface in regards to this that is being looked at. And I think that's going to be the next step in your life, dear. And we had the Lovers come out. So it might be something that is prevalent in your energy field, and we'll see how it manifests. But that's the message. That's the message, dears. And I'm gonna go because I'm getting cold and it's getting dark. I hope you had a lovely, lovely day, dear. And thank you so much for making it up to here. I'll see you hopefully very, very soon. Bye-bye.